All right, let me show you something really, really cool. It's the data trail of your system or your model. Let's say we define a new model, and let's say this model is the account registration. Boring, right? So let's say in the account registration, we define a new event. We say account registered. And let's say we have another event, which is account activated. So for the account registration, we have something like an aggregate ID, and let's say we have an email. For the account activated, we have the email, aggregate ID, and we have something like a customer ID. Where does this customer ID come from? So first of all, the account registration is done by the user. So this is a simple state change slice. User registers the account, great. But then we need this customer ID. And let's say we have a translation within our system, some kind of an automation that does all this work. It basically takes the accounts to be activated from the account registered. And here we don't have the customer ID because the translation from the email to the customer ID happens in some kind of background process, right? So let's say it happens here. We give in the email, and this automation here knows how to translate the email to some kind of customer ID. What we do here is we define the mapping for customer ID from the email. So this means the information completeness check is fine, tells us everything is correctly mapped. And now, if you want to know where does this customer ID actually come from, you can, of course, analyze the model and you can follow all these paths, or you need the new data trail here. Now, if we do this, we can say we want to analyze our account registration, and we jump to the data trail here. And we say, looking at the account activated, I'm interested in where does the customer ID come from? We see the complete data path, the data trail through our system, and we see there is the translation happening here, this blue arrow. So we have the account activated event using the customer ID. We have this command here. Here is the processor translating from email to customer ID, and all the trail path here is just the read model. We have the event, we have another command, and we have the screen. This basically shows us the complete trail for a certain attribute and for a certain type of data through our system. So you can easily follow how all this data gets transformed over time. And this works for all models, no matter the size. This is pretty amazing and pretty cool. It's all experimental here. I'm not sure what we will do with this information, but it's actually pretty fun to play around with this. All right. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and then see you next time.